a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude. Wants to throw. It's open. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Firing to the right, complete. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a
rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Riggs. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Panthers want to move quickly. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Pitt will have to boot this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So the Buffalo Bulls offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback...
Oh, he's got some space. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. First down for this offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The Bulls are facing 3rd and inches. Snap it to the back. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Offside, defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense. Oh, the flag, it's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking downfield, it's open. Finds his tight end. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. Pitt pushing the pace. Fires to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Dorsey. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Finds his man. It's Dorsey. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Short throw to the sideline. Complete. He steps out of bounds with the first down. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So
breaks into the open. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Zings it complete to the right.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete to the right. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. And the Bulls will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here's the handoff. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Inside the 50. He was thinking touchdown all the way, but he got it down to the 26-yard line.
And they don't get their hands on the ball often, but how about the big defensive line? When they do, it's fun to watch. It might take a while, Jesse, but he started to move that thing down the field.
He sure did. He just reminds everybody he's an athlete, too. This guy had some big time.
Turning it on. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Hit it right back to the line. Riggs. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to throw, it's open. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. It's fourth down and they'll try the field goal. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. UTSA has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 21 to Northwestern. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bulls have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Brings it in down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. And the extra point makes it 14-3.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Gonna run it. It's Riggs. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Back to pass. It's open. Here comes the heat. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. The run from the shotgun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. From the gun, the running back has it. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll try the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulls. They they are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Back to throw, it's Oben. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, what a play to set him up. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Got some room to run. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. To the ground with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Got his man in the middle. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Panthers moving quickly to the line. To the air, it's Oben. Pulls it in, it's Riggs.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon, and a guy this defense has got to be ready for.
Catch in the middle, it's Riggs. That ought to be enough to give Pitt the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And they're not on the same page there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. All by himself down the middle. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Slams it ahead, and he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding.
Touchdown, Buffalo! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh.
Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Just enough there to get it to the 25. A pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They go to the ground. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his back in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting them the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
They'll give it to the back. Fighting off the defender. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Bulls lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. The Bulls with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Throws to the tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you. You just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
And the Bulls will come to the line to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Into the house. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Snags it quickly on the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, it's open. Makes the grab, it's Pratt.
Quarterback showing you his toughness there. He was in the pocket, he knew he was going to get hit, and still he delivers a strike.
The Panthers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on third and inches. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. No fair catches here, looking for room. Excellent coverage that time, didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They've been dominated, now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll run the counter. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Goodwin. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making adjustments. Fires complete on the crosser. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Goodwin. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Bulls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. To the air on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time on target.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. Got him downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Oh, and that's just like a penalty. Get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. Dead center perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
Caught in the backfield. It's Goodwin. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Bulls are flying down the field.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's going for the big play. He's got it inside the 15. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan State looks like 5 miles of bad road today. Offensively, the wheels have come off. Defensively, one pothole after another. They're trailing by 21 to Notre Dame. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
The Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab inside the 30. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Unleashes one deep. And he's got it. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And the Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long,
trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And they'll take over. 1st and 10.
Off play action on first down. He's looking deep. Wide open spaces. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board. Quarterback may change this route. He's looking to pass. Now adjusting. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Bulls headed quickly to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Looking to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. The throw. He's got him this time. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Out of the backfield, he's open. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices.